Adesso è il momento di collegarci con una delle 100 donne influencer più importanti nel mondo del tech business, nonché delle 100 persone più influenti di Israele. So che è già collegata nonostante il momento difficile. Lei è Imbal Arieli. Welcome, Imbal. It's a real pleasure to have you here, and I want to thank you on behalf of this organization for your will to be here, even in this moment. It's an hard time, so we understand the effort, and we thank you, first of all, for being here.
Sure, thank you for enabling the keynote like this. I was hoping, of course, to join you in person on stage, but Hamas had different plans for us, so I'm here in my home.
Thank you. Let's talk about your activity. You're a big entrepreneur, a writer, of course, an inspirational woman. But I would like to thank you. Let's start from the beginning. What's Chutzpah? If I said it right, of course.
Yes, you did. Chutzpah is a word in Hebrew, but actually in English, it means audacity. It's a combination of several elements, characteristics that all of your speakers that I've heard before, they all have. It's the ability to think big and to ask questions and not to be afraid of being wrong and to hope for a better world. It's the ability to collaborate with others, to challenge reality, and having a strong sense of purpose, of passion for what we do. So this is the Chutzpah spirit.
So you talk about passion, but what factors are believed to contribute to Israel's high percentage of startups per capita?
So Israel has the highest density of startups in the world per capita, and also attracts more venture capital than any other country in the world. Israel also has the highest density of unicorns, privately held $1 billion companies. And is ranked with innovation, so it's not just entrepreneurship, building startup, also the innovative part of it. And the reason are also a collection of several elements. Mostly the fact that this entire country is a startup by itself. It's a country of 75 years old. The spirit of building, of creating, is very present amongst everyone. In addition to that, knowledge and access to technology is something that has been very present and valued throughout the years. Understand that humans, we need that collaboration with technology as a force multiplier. But maybe the most important part is the entrepreneurial mindset, the cultural element. And in my view, this is actually the main contributor to the success of Israel as a world leader in technology innovation.
So, how do you suggest to applying these principles in everyday life? Is it possible to?
Of course it's possible. I actually believe that all humans around the world are born with abilities. All children, no matter where they were born, learn to walk the same way by failing many, many times to succeed, right? But no parent would ever tell their child, you know what, keep crawling. You're not that good at walking. You just keep crawling. All children around the world are very curious by nature. They're toddlers and learn about the world by asking questions. Why? That's how they organize the information about the world in their mind. All children of the world are very collaborative by nature, social by nature. If you put two toddlers in a space and you move, they will start getting together and playing together without being told that it's important. And I can go on and give many more examples. So the first important thing is that all of these exist in all humans around the world, like our body anatomy is similar in a way. The question is, are we aware to that? Do we use these muscles? In Israel, people use these muscles on a daily basis in everything.
Imbal, can you tell us more deeply about Chutzpah 101?
Yes, so the book that I wrote Chutzpah, is telling the story of the Israeli childhood and how growing up in Israel fosters the skills that we've talked about. But these skills are not relevant today. The World Economic Forum, in their report about the skills for the future, describes the 10 skills in growth for all economies around the world, such as ideation, active learning, originality, critical thinking and critical analysis, ideation, complex problem solving, leadership, and social influence. So the Israeli story is interesting, but it's just an example. And that's what the book is about. Chutzpah 101 is a practical movement to learn how to use and train these muscles. Just like going to the gym and training our physical muscles, we could do the same with these soft skills that are so critical for our future.
So what are your future projects, Imbal? What are you working on? I know you're so passionate and so...
Well,
of course, talking about
it's a
tech
tough
business.
question to
Let's
be
say
asked
on
now.
tech, of course.
Because all of my energy and all of my attention these days, and not just myself, all of the energy of all my colleagues, startups, the VC firms, and the universities as well, and the entire Israeli society is about supporting now and making sure that we will overcome this unbelievable situation that we found ourselves in since last Saturday. So for now, I'm putting on the side my projects and actually need to focus on the here and now and making sure young babies come back to their parents in Gaza because they're kidnapped and held there, and that all women with dementia who were kidnapped will go back to their loved ones and hugged again by their family members. That's my intention now.
Thank you. We really appreciate you for being here.
If I may, I do want to say something because I saw the tagline with innovators like, and I truly believe, like I said, that there is a basic, common, universal characteristic that we all share, regardless of where we were born. I do think that, and I hope that also in the audience in Italy, by the way, there are 4 murdered Italians and 5 still missing Italian civilians. And I know there are about 5 people in the audience. There are over 750 civilians murdered, brutally murdered, you cannot even imagine. So I do hope that as people who are sharing the passion for innovation and creation and doing good for the world, we all condemn these horrific, really horrific acts and build a better world for our children. Our heart here in Israel is broken, but the spirit is not.
I know.
And so I hope you pray with us and act with us, speak up for all these hostages and murdered civilians.
Thank you, Imbal. We hope innovation will make things better in the future. Thank you again for joining us. We really appreciate your presence. Thank you.
Thank you.